Hi, boys and girls. So I realized when I was making this, I forgot part of your reading lesson. So I want to make sure that I am sharing all of it with you. Um, and that would be on me if I did. So if you would look back at this home screen. So this is our home page. You're going to watch this video and then you click the link for the module, right? Okay. We forgot part of the module. You have several pieces to this module. So I'm going to show, I already showed you the first part, a place to play. When you are, oh, I have to have it as a student. Hold on. Let me go back and make it student view. There we go. Because mine looks different than you guys's. Okay, so let's try that again. So I'm going to click on the module. When I've clicked on the module, it'll take me here. I'll take this one out so you don't have to do it. You're only doing the e-learning March 6th. So you click place to play. You always click the first one. You will do all of this module activity. When it's done, you will submit it to us. You want to make sure you're doing all parts of it that I already went through. We'll let this load and then I'll show you what we're doing next. Okay, so let's say I've entered an answer. I have entered an answer. These are terrible answers, by the way. If you write this in, you will not get a good grade on this assignment. And then you click submit when it's all done. Always go back and check your checklist, right? Okay. On submission, you will not be able to change your answers. Ready to submit. After you've submitted, this will be what your page looks like. You can see if there's any direct answers, which you won't have, and then you can click return. It'll take you back to where you were before. And then if you look down here, this little button that says next, you're going to click next. It's going to be your global issue proposal. Now, Ms. Arms has given you an example. So follow these exactly. It says click the link to fill out the Google slide about your project. Be sure to change the copy of to your last name and share your slide. I'm going to change this so it says Miss Badger. Share it with me. And then do not create any additional slides. Only do the ones that I've given you. You'll put your name, what your global issue is, what problem you want to solve, what your essential question is, and what you want to do for your project. It's okay if it's not perfect yet. I want you to get this down on paper. We can always change it later. This needs to be down on paper. As you start pulling together sources today, you are going to link those sources in here, just like we did with our Latch project. If you have some of those already when we did the introduction to the global goals, you can use those, okay? But you will need to have several sources to show why you are right? You have to justify with evidence. Excellent. So when you click on this link, it's going to take you here. We click make a copy. So that's step one, make your copy. Step two, change copy of to your last name. Then you will fill this out. So if you come right here, double click, and I'm going to say my name. Then I'm going to say what my global issue is. If you can't remember, where could you go? Well, if I go back to my page here, let's go back. I don't want to go all the way back right now. Just going to open a new one. Let's go to our class. In here, you can go to reading, and then you can pull up global goals. Okay, so if you click on that, you can go through all of the global goals we did before. If you would prefer to do the global issues, that's fine. They're the same thing, they're just slightly different wording. So that is where you can find that information. So you will type that in. You're going to type the problem that you're planning on solving. You're typing in your essential question, not non-essential, essential, and then your initial ideas of what you want to do for the project. Remember, you have lots of options, so go through that. The second slide, if you look over here, is where you're going to start to list your sources. Make sure you put the title and you put the title of the article. I'm sorry, the title of the article and the URL, that's the address. So let's say this is the one I'm doing. I'll go back to having it in English. So the title of the article is A Place to Play. So I'm going to type A Place to Play here. I'm just going to type it, A Place to Play. And then I'm going to put in the URL. So I'm going to copy this And I'm going to paste it here, click space, and now look, we have a link. So if I clicked on it, it's going to take me right there to that site. Okay. Let me go back. So after you finish that, slide 1 and slide 2, or I finished slide 1, that's this one, and you go to do slide 2, you can just start researching. Use all the tools we have on our rapid identity, right? Use anything, the tree. Googling is not a source. You can use Google, but you have to check your sources. So I would recommend starting with all the others, because if it's not a good source, I am going to tell you to delete it and you have to find something new. So might as well find the right one the first time. Okay, so after you've done this, you're going to click next. And this is not for you guys, so you don't have to do this one. This is the other class. So you guys are all done. Your writing is already underneath there. It's the EdSite stuff, and you should be good to go. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for your patience with my videos, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow.